You know something? Me and you did this, I think, for Queens rappers back in the day, but I'm going to do an official this or that with you for New York rappers that have been on VladTV.
Oh, definitely. We could definitely do that.
I'm excluding G-Unit members.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just because I feel it'd be unfair.
Yeah,
of course, 50 Cent will be first.
Okay.
I'm sure Lloyd Banks will have a run.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm leaving those two out.
Okay.
Okay? So let's start at the beginning.
All right.
Ja Rule or Memphis Bleek?
I got to go with Ja Rule on that.
Okay. This will be the only time Ja Rule will win a contest.
We can't say Ja Rule didn't have hits. It's just, you know, 50 buried him to sleep after that.
Okay.
You know, so.
Ja Rule or Papoose?
I'm going to go Papoose on that one.
Papoose or You God?
Oh, who?
You God.
From Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Wu-Tang was legendary. You God had some balls too, though. I got to go with You God.
You God or Casanova 2 times?
I'm going to have to go with. Because I'm thinking about punch you in your face, motherfucker, I'll knock your teeth out. Now I got to go with Casanova on that one, just for that one right there.
Casanova 2 times or Jim Jones?
I'm going to go with Casanova.
Casanova or Mano?
I'm going to go with Casanova again.
Casanova or Buckshot?
Nah, I got to go with Buckshot Shorty on that one.
Okay. Black Moon.
Black Moon, come on.
Buckshot or Mr. Cheeks?
Gotta go with Mr. Cheeks on that one. Renee, rest in peace, Freaky Tide. You Lost Boys.
Queens
yeah,
thing.
it's a Queen. No, I mean, you know, it's a Queens thing, and they had hit, like, put it like this. Black Moon definitely, like, just starting to get out weed, smoking weed in high school, like killing every nigga in sight. Black Moon, Powerful Impact, all that shit was like classic. Niggas is smoking to that. When you listen to Cheeks and them, Cheeks and Freaky Tide, rest in peace, Freaky Tide, Spick Nice, Pretty Lou. Like, Lost Boys was a phenomenon. You know, like, before when we was in the street and we was doing what we was doing, like, Lost Boys used to be out there, and I seen what success was in front of me. Like, his brother J Ball, and rest in peace to IG, and his brother Rob Meek, and, like, come on, like, Troy, like, all of them, I knew his whole family. So, like, J Ball and them, like, Freaky Time when the Purple Tape came out, I used to love being around the Lost Boys because I hustled, so it was a decoy for me. So if police come, I didn't have to run because there's so many motherfuckers they had to chase. And then Lost Boys, they used to get crazy. They used to drink this shit, Devil Spring. That shit was like 100 proof back in the days. Like, in the daytime, most I do is smoke. I'm not a big drinker. And unless I'm drinking a Branson and LaChem. Shout out to 50, man. Yo, and get them G-Unit sneakers too. Doing mad promotion. Yo, but so you hear glasses breaking, like you wake up 11 o'clock, you come to the block. So Lost Boys always made it hot. Shout out to J Ball and all them, and Nervous and all them, and Silky, and all of them used to be on the block. It used to be 100 Lost Boys. So if I'm working, I'm selling, you know, doing what I'm doing, I was never hot, you heard? So I was around them, but I'm gonna put Cheeks in them and Freaky Tide,
Mr. Cheeks or Joey Badass?
I gotta go with Joey Badass on that one.
Okay. Joey Badass or Young M.A.?
Damn. That's a tough one.
These are only people that have been on VladTV. So there's, you know, Jay-Z's not on this list. Nas ain't on the list.
You know what? I fuck with Young M.A. and she do have some hits, but I'm gonna go with Joey Badass on that one.
Joey Badass or Eric Sermon?
Oh, no, I gotta go with Eric Sherman. PMT, crazy. Shout out to Parrish and Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Eric Sermon or Joel Santana?
Eric Sherman.
Eric Sermon or Sheek Louch?
I'm gonna have to go with EPMD again.
Eric Sermon or Styles P?
Nah, I'm gonna have to go with Styles P on that one, though.
Okay. Styles P or Max B?
I'm gonna have to go with Styles P because of the locks, man. I fuck with Max, that's my nigga. But...
Styles P or Fabolous?
You gotta go with Fabolous on that one.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. Fabolous is dope. Fabolous or Talib Kweli?
I'm gonna go Fabolous on that one.
Fabolous or Inspectah Deck?
Wu-Tang? Shit, that's a... I might have to go with Inspectah Deck. Wu-Tang was one of the biggest groups in the world, bro. I can't front.
But we're talking about specific rappers, though. Not the group, the rapper.
I mean, but I count that too. Like when you say EPMD, when
you're
you
right.
say...
Okay, I see what you're
so
going.
I kind of look at what Wu-Tang did and what, you know, what Fabolous did. I'm not saying Fabolous couldn't go bar for bar with Inspectah Deck. Of course, Fabolous is a lyricist. But what I'm saying is the impact Wu-Tang
in general
had
had a bigger impact. Yeah, I agree with that. Inspectah Deck or RZA?
I'm going RZA on that one.
RZA or Raekwon?
I'm going Raekwon.
Raekwon or Ghostface Killer?
I'm gonna go with Raekwon.
Raekwon or A Boogie with the Hoodie?
I'm gonna go with A Boogie on that one. New generation hits. A Boogie got worldwide hits, so.
A Boogie or 6ix9ine?
A Boogie.
A Boogie or Fat Joe?
That's a good. Damn, I think I'm gonna have to go with. Damn, Fat Joe has a lot of. When Jealous One's Envy, I'm thinking about the albums and all the shit he did. Yeah, I gotta go with Fat Joe on that one. Old school generation. I remember that.
Fat Joe or Havoc?
I might have to go with Havoc on that one. Mobb Deep.
For the Queens.
Queens? Nah, I'm just keeping it real because Mobb Deep, like when you look at groups like Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep, and even Joe, the impact he had back then, like Let It Go, Joe. Remember, he had hits for a long time.
Yeah.
But when I think of Mobb Deep and Queens, like, come on, like.
Havoc or Prodigy?
I'm gonna go with Prodigy with that one. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Havoc would agree with you also.
Yeah.
You know, I actually did Havoc's first interview right after Prodigy died.
Damn, that's what we miss Prodigy, man.
Yeah, we did.
You know, what's the thing about them is like, yo, when you think about it, Havoc just did like 39 shows or like 40 shows. Like when I was in Germany, I think last year, he was in Germany at the same time. I had like probably like maybe 10 or 12 spot dates, maybe 14. He had like 40 dates, and this is without Prodigy.
Wow.
So people got to understand, like people joke on the old guys and just because they're not wearing a whole bunch of jewelry and think they don't have a lot of money in real estate when they do. Like Tretch was talking about that on our show on The Real Report. Make sure y'all check it out.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he tours. And it's like to see Havoc. Imagine if he had Prodigy. That 40 dates would be 80 or 100 dates.
Easy. Prodigy or Jadakiss?
Oh, damn. That's a tough one.
You going against your city?
No, I can't go against Queens. I got to keep it Prodigy. It's a tough one, though.
This is going to be a tough one. You ready?
What?
Prodigy or Chuck D?
Nah, that's Public Enemy. I got to go with Chuck D on that one.
Me too. Chuck D or Kool G Rap?
Ooh, tough. I got to go with Kool G Rap on that one.
Really?
Yeah. Ain't Kool G Rap from Long Island or Queens?
I think it's Queens.
There you go. Corona, right? I believe
so,
Kool G
yeah.
Rap from
Yeah, I
Corona.
think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta go with Kool G Rap. Cause don't get me wrong, like Public Enemy was classic, but when Kool G Rap came with like Ill Street Blues and all that shit, like
Yeah, but Public Enemy was like a worldwide phenomenon. They were on tour with U2. Like their music still gets like played and sampled.
you know what?
And
You gotta get Chuck D then.
Fight the Power?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shout out to Kool G
Yeah,
Rap. He's
yo,
been
shout
on my
out to Kool G
show.
Rap.
Huge fan.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Kool G Rap's never had to fight the Power.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Kool G. I gotta go with Chuck D. You right. You talked me into it.
Okay, I don't usually do
Cause
this,
you know
by the
me,
way.
I go by the hits.
Yeah, no, I know.
The hit
I don't
records,
usually
like-
try to talk people out of shit, but in this case, I feel
No,
like I gotta step
you got
in.
that
Yeah.
one. You got that
Yeah.
one. You got that one. I just love Kool G Rap so much, but like you said, Public Enemy had that. Like even Terminator X was fucking famous.
Right.
You know what I mean, the DJ. I remember Terminator X. Like how the fuck you remember the DJ? Like it was Terminator X, Jam Master Jay, Jazzy Jeff. There was a list of DJs that we knew was famous. Spinderella. There was a time where you knew, but some of them like stood out. Like Terminator X, light skin dude with the shade glasses.
Yeah.
Never said shit. Terminator X, cutting shit up. Come on,
Yep.
bro. I gotta give it to Chuck D.
Chuck D or Remy Ma?
I'm going Public Enemy again. Shout out to Remy Ma. Supposed to put Remy Ma with a female.
Yeah, I know.
Or Nicki or somebody, or Cardi or something.
We'll get there.
Right.
Chuck D or Big Daddy Kane?
I gotta go with Big Daddy Kane on that.
Really?
Yeah. Cause Big Daddy Kane, he had the same effect by himself, not in a group, but he was a big artist. He had, he's fucking with Madonna back in the days. All the ladies loved him. I think him and Slick Rick and them really brung the jewelry game to really make motherfuckers pay attention. Like, yeah, motherfuckers had Dookie links, but they was changing the game with the Nefertiti pieces and Slick Rick coming with some crazy shit on. Right. Like and then Rakim had some shit on. He had to get, the Mercedes-Benz shit. Like, as a kid, we only seen the drug dealers with that shit. So when we started seeing the rappers, come on, we got it from the drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So.
Big Daddy Kane or Busta Rhymes?
I gotta go Big Daddy Kane again.
Really? You'd put him over Busta Rhymes?
No. You know what? I gotta go Busta Rhymes. You right? Busta Rhymes got. You right. I just, when it's just hard to compare like dudes that came before other dudes, so it just gets confusing. But you gotta go Busta Rhymes. You got to.
Busta Rhymes or Cardi B?
I'm going Cardi B. Because when you look at Cardi B's impact in the game, like she got the record Aha, she always comes out with a hit. The album did good, you know what I'm saying? She just, she's one of the top chicks in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj? This one's gonna haunt you. You might get some angry text messages over this one.
I love Cardi, but I gotta go Nicki.
Okay. Yeah. There's definitely an argument for Nicki.
Yeah.
I would say
right now Nicki's not putting out no music, so it's kind of like a lot of people gonna be like, oh, but you like Nicki from the old mixtapes, like she just was on fire. The bars, the delivery, the look. Like,
listen, I think that Nicki is a more talented rapper than Cardi.
Right.
Cardi's just younger and has the youth and, and has the hotter songs now because she's putting out stuff now.
What I feel about Cardi is Cardi has personality.
Yeah.
She used to dance in a club. I think it's, shout out to all the strippers out there because I don't judge or, OnlyFans or whatever you do, right? You see somebody from the club, from the Bronx, shout out to the BX, that you seen success. Nicki's success was more her rapping and being on mixtapes and being in Sock Passe studio with stacked bundles in them. So we seen her grind. It was all rap. Cardi was more, her story is like from the strip club. So she knows how to dance. She got the look, the body, as well as Nicki looks good too. They both are beautiful women. But Cardi is like every stripper's dream. She had, Offset proposing to her. She had Bodak Yellow. Everything happened so fast. Remember, she was signed to Self. That might have been the biggest bag Self dropped in his whole fucking lifetime.
Easy.
I don't know if Self, I love Self, but if I was Self and I like dropped the bag with Cardi, because it's like a dream story. Like Nicki's story is more, we know she talented, she fuck with Fendi, we see her on the come up, she got bars. Cardi's shit is like, came out of nowhere, like a dream story.
Who dropped the bigger bag? DJ Self or Sha Money XL?
I'm gonna say DJ Self. Cardi B?
Well, Sha Money had 50 Cent.
Well, I wouldn't say he had 50 Cent. 50
but he was
Cent,
part of the whole.
But 50 Cent was his boss anyway. 50 Cent was his boss. Self had a chance to have Cardi B. That's the first time you've seen somebody off of Love and Hip Hop be that successful, man.
Yeah, easy. No, easy. Okay, finally.
They got statues of Cardi B in Atlantic. You see it.
Word?
Yeah, when you go in Atlantic, I went in there one time, they had a statue of Cardi B in there. Bro.
Damn.
A statue of Cardi B. That's how much followers she got as much followers as her, Nicki. It's like...
Okay. Well, you would pick Nicki over Cardi B?
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, out of New York rappers that have been on VladTV, and by the way, all of them have been on VladTV that I've named. Nicki Minaj or French Montana?
I gotta go with Nicki, man. Nicki got a cult following. She got the Barbz. They got like 40, 50 million followers. I'm not saying French ain't been making hits in the past years, but I gotta go with Nicki. The way the women impacted the game in the last couple of years is the Nicki, the Cardi B's, the Lottos, the Doechis, even with the singers, the Scissors, the Summer Walkers, the Mariah the Scientist, they like taking over the game. I gotta go with Nicki, the Barbz.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I would say that worldwide, Nicki's probably the bigger artist, even right now. If both of them, if Nicki and French both did world tours at the same time, I would think that Nicki would probably draw bigger crowds worldwide.
Nicki,
French has
listen.
big hits.
Listen, French has big hits. He's a dope artist, and what he did from New York was dope. But Nicki, like I've been on a Nicki tour, and I've seen the impact and selling every night. You know, we just did Chris Brown and Usher. We came out on that this past weekend, and to see all these people go crazy like this, it was one of the craziest tours I've seen. A Mexican artist, J.O.P. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the group, but look it up, Scott. The group that we performed with 50 the other day. But the main artist name is J.O.P. He got a gold Mexican piece chain that look like it cost hundreds of thousands just to make that shit. All gold. Like, they sold out 40,000 in different states, arenas, stadiums. You know, we did Citi Field. So our weekend was Citi Field with J.O.P. and then MetLife Stadium with Chris Brown and Usher. Shout to them. I mean, there's levels. Me, Yayo, I admit to you, I'm never going to do a stadium, never do an arena. I'm not that big of an artist. But to be that big of an artist, to do that shit is big shit, bro. You know, think about it, man. Everybody's not gonna get to that level. Usher and Chris Brown is doing fucking stadiums. J.O.P. stadiums. So we went to Citi Field and MetLife Stadium. That was the weekend. I'm still tired watching these shows, going to these shows.